Back to the channel. Today I'm going to single wheel swap. Did I say that wrong? Welcome back, everybody. Today, a day that everybody probably wanted to see and I didn't expect to see, but we're gonna dually swap single wheel 2500 truck. So are you ready to see Grandma's truck dually swapped? Ready?
Yep.
Lights, camera,
Action.
rain. Okay, guys. Working on Grandma's truck. This truck, I wanted it to be a unique truck. People gave me some ideas a while back and I kind of laughed at it. But then something showed up and I thought it might be cool to put it on a different truck, but then the more I looked at it, they were destined to go on this truck. So, if you look at the tires and wheel setup, I just had simple truck in mind when I first got it. But that's not going to work for what I'm doing because it's got a flatbed on it. It's flatbed super wide. It looked like it had little kid legs on a big kid body. So I was cruising through old Facebook, found these bad boys. They are American Force 19.5s with literally the same tires that are on my 5500 truck. So you guys are gonna laugh at me for right now, but I didn't know what it took to make a 2500 second gen Dodge into a dually. So I measured the back and I can put 2-inch wheel spacers on the back. I'm gonna try it out for the first time. So you guys are just gonna laugh at this whole process. We're gonna do it professionally. I have parts for the front coming, but people are gonna laugh at those little guys. Just look at them. They are rated for, don't even say. These are some big ass tires. They're actually only 33s, but 33 is not size, that's the weight. 33 tons. They're exceptionally heavy. Full cut Alcoas, but they're 19.5 American Forces. Got forces, boys. You gotta be a gangster to do this. Where's the... Oh. Sure have been nice if they sent me the long studs like they advertised. Now you gotta be a gangster. Where's my big impact? All right, we'll put half of them on there. Just so nobody complains that these are gonna fall. Oh my.
You're gonna get pulled over.
Dude.
Look at the offset.
That looks so sick.
Are you gonna have to
Yeah, we'll
trim that out?
Oh. Because they weren't quite lined up with the truck and I can't go farther forward, so I'm gonna have to notch it a little bit. I wish they actually wouldn't even have made this the cutout. And I could have just done it myself and got it more accurate, but I'll make a little skirt. What fell?
No.
Nothing fell? Get cinematic with it. Zoom in.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait till we get the front on here. Oh, what the heck? A different size lug nut. See it when I'm out here. You guys are gonna start to hate me. I ordered the correct wheel spacers for a 3500. That is literally just a big cast wheel spacer. But until those show up, I believe those are 4 inches. So we're gonna just, so we can see what this truck looks like, we're gonna put 2 inches on there. That makes 4 inches. Okay.
Hopefully, right?
And we're gonna put at least 4 lug nuts on one side. Oh shit. Okay. Not that one. I'm only putting half of them on there too. Let's hear about that. It's called a dry run. It's the opposite of what I do with your mom. Oh yeah. Goodbye wheel bearing right there. Even though somehow the 3500s, they all have a wheel spacer that is equivalent to that. Hang on, okay. Where's the... Alright, go to the back tire. Correct studs that are longer than a ½ inch worth sticking out there. We're just gonna... Those are the caps for the front, but I got an idea for the caps for the front. Those need to come out some more. Spacer. Let's put this other wheel spacer on there. Well, that's real safe right there, guys. I wish it was safe to ride it all the way out like this. Okay, put the... That'll stay on going down the road. Jeez, that looks like it fits. Wakes up the truck about tenfold. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, the back ones will be fine.
Just run it like that. That's all good. She'll run fine. From what's that place? The barn and barn.
Just to show you guys how risky we are getting on the back end with it, I am not about to set this down on the ground with a 1/4 inch.
I think it'll survive.
I mean,
There's like 3 threads on it.
3 threads. It's kind of funny though. It's like still like the same kind of tire, just bigger and duals. Because look at her versus. It's like pretty close. These are. I like the look that these are shiny.
Yeah.
Versus the flat black there. Dude. It looks so much better. It's like I can't even imagine like putting those chrome little junkers on there, or even these. Like these look cool. I'm gonna put them on a different truck. Austin, tell everybody not to ask if something's for sale.
Don't ask if something's for sale.
Thank you.
It ain't.
Yeah. Unless you got a lot of money.
Giving it away.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And what's that?
We're not giving it away either.
There you go. Seriously, people. Yeah. Well, oh, damn, we got another one. Whose money is it?
Oh, Daddy's money.
Oh, Daddy's money. Oh, it's not a charity and there's not Daddy's money here. Daddies don't give their kids this much money. Yeah. Something's wrong with this tire. Is that the Bluetooth one? What happened to this door? Guys, any other funny statements?
No, that's it.
All right. You want to go to the parts store? Well, guys, I'm in the truck. We're headed down to the shop in a cowboy truck. And I'm just going to run this video along, leave the clip in with Austin and I putting those tires and wheels on, test fitting them. I actually got the correct dually front wheel spacers, and I got longer studded, where are they at? Just the regular wheel spacers in the back. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to dually swap something. This is how I'm doing it. If this isn't the proper way, I'm sure someone's going to talk about it, but it seems like if I ever mention something in a video and I delete it in the editing stages, somebody's always going to mention it, even though I meant to refer to it in the video. Just thought it was just a run-on sentence and didn't want to have it in the clip. But it's going to be in there today, so you guys are going to be stuck with it. And where are the ding dogs at? They didn't want to follow me down. Piper, there's one of them. Where you been, Boone? Okay, so these are my new wheel spacers. This is the second round of these I bought. I got these on Marketplace because they have 1 3/4 length studs sticking out. My old ones were only 1 1/4, so that little extra 1/2 inch will fill up the lug nut. Got another new battery, warranted this one. I put these in the new mulcher, and one of them went bad, so we put some bigger duty ones in there. But I got my batteries back. I ended up buying 2 new ones after I gave those to Dad, and he gives me those ones back. So I'll have good batteries to put in this truck. It's been on the charger all night. This battery's from freaking 2009. I think this came out of the green truck when I got it. This thing had a big power steering leak, big time. So I bought a new box to change down there. Turned out it just had some loose bolts on the top. I never experienced that before. And this truck had only been running the 1 battery total. I don't even have one over there. This is out of Tommy's truck that he crashed on July 4th, and it had been sitting for like a month or something like that. And then I put it in here for the old engine, which is on the stand now. And I don't know if it's getting tired or just, I don't know. It just gets started and then run for a little bit, and nothing really too much happens. But we're going to officially put the duals on this truck right now, and the brand new front main is leaking, so I ordered a sleeved one, and I'm going to swap that out later today. It shouldn't take too long, but it's kind of ridiculous. Brand new stuff freaking leaking. But you see how short those are? Don't do the job. But I got to use the lug nuts from these because the other ones are weird. Well, my plan is here, because the flatbed is a little bit wider for a single tire stance. I don't really like that, but I didn't want to go out too far and need to make too much of a little fender flare. I'm gonna make it something out of metal. So I measured it, and I needed about 1 3/4 to clear the drum. I put new drums and brakes under here. So I got the 2-inch wheel spacers, which gives me about 1/4 inch worth of gap in between the inner rim and the drum. So that's perfect. So I went ahead and tightened these down, and we're gonna put the duals up on there officially with the longer studs now. I'm excited. That side is officially on there. I was able to put the front hubcap on the rear since it's 2500 rear end. It's not the wide stance. Later on, I might, if I can find like a wrecked 1-ton dually, swap out the running gear underneath this truck. But for now, this is going to do the job, and I don't know what the 1-ton rear end will do for the stance, how much it'll stick it out, because I'm sure it'll stick out a good little bit rather than just the 2-inch spacers that I put on it. But with these longer studs, it is doing everything I was hoping for it to do. We actually got about 3/4 inch worth of thread sticking out versus before, which is only 1/4 inch. This tire's, or the wheel's not all the way sucked up. It just got one little lugger holding it, so I can put the bigger stuff on. It's got these 1 1/16 size lug nuts to go on her. Well, there's how we got the front set up. Ball joints and everything were tight on this. I think Grandma had this front end rebuilt a couple years back, and it's got minimal miles on it. She is nice and tight. This is the extension off of a Dodge 1-ton dually. So if anybody's going to doubt that one, it's silly. Doubting those ones? Yeah. I'm not doubting them. I'm just not as thrilled as I would be had they been, you know, something a little bit stronger, ideally. Got the front ones on. She's looking good. It's a little bit narrower than I like, but I got an idea. I want to put, I don't know why I'm so attached to these. These things are sweet. So, I wanted to put these on there, but they're not going to go on these lug nuts. So what I did is I took the little flange that these things need because they're not a tapered job. This takes the spot of the taper. So I put these on the inside of the Dodge stock lug nuts. It's using up all the threads inside the nut, just like the back ones. So we're not weak by doing that. It sticks out a little bit. There's like that little spacing issue right there, but whatever. She sticks out good and wide now because honestly, it probably needs the extra 2-inch stick out right there. But I don't want to put another wheel spacer on the inside of this. There's going to be enough leverage. So we're just shy of being flush with the outside of the fender. Whatever. I'm freaking stoked on it. The moment of truth right here, boys. I'm excited and nervous a little bit. Not really the ideal dually swap, but she's on there with the cowboy truck. Hopefully the battery's charged up enough in this so we can back her on out of here. Whose truck is this now, boys? Oh man, those are money. Damn. Check this out. Watch this. It's prepared for a dually swap. It's got a skirt built in. It's close enough. Where's the handle at? There we go. So my plan for this right here is there's some metal at my dad's that I think was off a flatbed that was cut off. So it's rounded over and I'm gonna make a little flare with it right here. Nice and simple. So that we're gonna have to notch this right here because obviously it can't really, I got like 2 inches of travel, but I got like 3 back here. The universal bed doesn't quite match perfectly and I can't go any farther forward. Also check this out, look at the interior. Stay out, Boone. He wants to get in. We got the power Laramie seats, rock and rolling. 5-banger. Or oh damn, this is a stick shift 6-banger. Forgot. Oh, I think I'm gonna take it for a drive right now. What do you guys think? I still got to put a stereo in. That's why I haven't screwed the cup holder into that. In case you guys were concerned. Man, she's looking good. First drive with the new engine. Feels good. Got a boost leak somewhere because it only goes up to 10 PSI. But other than that, wheels rub just a little bit, which I knew was going to happen. So you just got to avoid potholes. I'm going to go back to the house, fix this boost leak. And I can't even hop on it anyway. I got caught up to a slow Dodge. And I need a new windshield. It was clean, then I used the windshield wipers and made it dirty again. Go figure. Well guys, there it is. Dually swapped. Funny, the front main doesn't leak when the truck's running. But he shut it off, it'll start. They're not really dump, but it leaks. Not gonna lie, this wasn't in my plan from the beginning, that's for damn sure, but I'm definitely glad that I did it. I wanted to make something different than what I've been making the rest of them like. And those 19.5 forces on there with the regular 8-lug pattern, money. And that, I'm super stoked on that. How I was still able to keep some of the Dodge hubcap in play. Next thing on this, obviously I'm gonna fix the boost leak and do the front main. I'm not even gonna film that for you guys because who cares? And it's gonna get paint, and obviously it's gonna get tow mirrors. Don't forget, guys, Trail FX, so get one of them bumpers. I freaking love that thing. Waiting to get a couple more. Jeez. And this door is gonna be the same color as the rest. I'll leak a little bit of fuel because the fast isn't plumbed in super correct. There's still a lot of stuff to do, but I got the tail lights, turn signals and everything. Those are all wired in, and I can unplug it to take the bed off when I go to paint it. These new rear window, front window, but the interior is more or less done. Well guys, I'm going to end the video here, but I wanted to talk about a few things on the truck. I only have the 4-inch wheel spacers on the front and a 2 on the back. The front one is a stock Dodge OEM front wheel spacer for dually. The rear, yes, I know it's just a 2-inch, arguably a cheap wheel spacer, but I kind of figured the way it is right now, I can go back later if I want to, and I can put the single wheels back on it, which more than likely will be the case when I take it in for paint and all that stuff. So I'm happy the way it turned out. The front's a little bit narrower, but I think this truck is coming around and turning sweet. The engine runs good, and it wasn't the front main seal that was leaking. It turned out to be the gasket. So I put a new correct OEM gasket, not a cheap Amazon one, in there, and RTV'd it, and so far so good. But I still got so much more to do on this truck. It's just crazy how much stuff I've done to it since the beginning. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you didn't know, I've been filming with my phone because it's way more convenient. The iPhone it's just a lot more convenient, and the new camera and stuff on it's awesome. But comment below what you think about the new intro. I was a little worried about the vocals and stuff and the screaming a little bit in that song, but I kind of liked it. But oh well, she's in the video now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. But let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see more of that kind of an intro. Get right to the point, and then you can tag along towards the end to watch all the fun stuff. But I'm going to let you guys just watch some of this raw drone footage. This is what goes in behind the scenes of trying to get a 15-second clip. Just 15-20 minutes worth of drone footage, and I only used maybe 10 seconds of it. 15. It's not easy to drive a truck and drive a drone at the same time. But now, man, now that I'm looking at it, I wish the front end was a little bit wider. But she'll do for now. Maybe I'll add something to it later on. Look at me eyeballing it. Get out of the way, drone. Alright, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about them wheels. Peace. I'm pretty stoked on it.